啦，嗨嗨，大家晚上好。我们昨天经历了满场的任务，把那个什么西里的故事算过了一个小小的段落，然后后来我们去找了血腥男爵，不过血腥男爵表示你的女儿目前也不在这边。那我们现在要去找一个老女巫，然后跟其他的算相关人士，找了那个小女孩，好像也没有什么，她也不知道西里去了哪里，所以我们现在又要等于要从头开始玩，开始找西里。那我们目前要先去找一只山羊。昨天去找了一个算占卜的巫医，他说他的山羊不见了，要回来才能帮我们做占卜。我们现在就是要去做占卜。
This way, I think. Another clue.
有听到羊的声音。
Good. Good. There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the beller.
我要当个
Come on, take you back to the beller. Misses you something awful.
快乐的摇铃人。
Where the hell did you go?
Bear! Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Nowhere in sight. Nowhere. Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about. Nowhere in sight. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
看来这个巫医应该不是骗人的。
Lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is.
男爵把他老婆打到流产，
temper even fouler.
然后他女儿不高兴，是这样吗？
To you, you must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't
Somehow.
help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
该如何解除？
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Ein Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
为何要他的血？
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead.
牛奶香草跟
There
母
shall be
鸡
no
的血。
Forefather's Eve this year. But we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
所以又要回去找男爵。哎，对哦，巫医这边应该有卖药。先来这边。
White Wolf.
Folk from the village.
Oh, when help they need, the Peller they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefather's Eve.
感觉这个巫医也会被女巫猎人狩猎。
Drive the spirit off the Peller camp.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Peller, that.
Could use a few pot.
哦，他这边也是有卖相关的东西啊。看一下，他有卖以太，他有卖一些配方。龙族皮革，哦，这个看起来很贵哦。这个之后我们有需要都可以再买，现在没有钱。
So long.
走。 萝卜过来，现在！
Thought I'd catch a few hares, get a bit of meat. But they be furs.
我们要回去找男爵。
Lightning strike.
什么东西？
Run, Roach.
刚刚跑过来，他有说一个什么东西被闪电击中。 吧，感觉应该是我想多了。
What did I do to deserve
Hey
your...
there.
People! Castle's on fire!
怎么了？
People! Please! Quick, no! Do that!
People! Castle's on fire!
Oh!
Quick, no!
All of you!
God bless you. No! Literally save us. Literally save us.
Run!
男爵在搞什么？
Go through, tottering about again. Aye, set the stable afire. We've got to put it out. Don't do anything down.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick! We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
The fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Ooh, hey.
男爵清醒点吧。
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I... It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
那就告诉我真正的经过啊！
All right.
讲出来才知道
I'm all
要怎么
ears.
解决啊！
Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too.
又在前途了。
Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
深表同情，但是事情还是要做啊。
I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure what to do.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. Need to
Be quick!
sober up.
预读预言，了解诗音的情报。乌鸦锅的吞特牌。
Well. Be quick!
这里好像没有诗音的情报，会不会导致失败啊？我的天啊！ 这地方昨天也拿过。 为什么这里会有一个死人？男爵这边也不是很平静。
Never sleeps first.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
What is it, Grey Boy?
Huh?
这边先都到处晃晃看一下。 这边拿东西就不会被怎样。
Looking for someone who can grip.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
可以吗？
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools.
所以现在的状况都是慢慢的导向要到史凯利杰群岛那边。
So
How can I help?
Interesting lilt in your voice. You
哦，所以
originally
他
from
老婆也有
Skellige.
卖不同
Art
的
Skelly.
东西。
Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more, sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out, and I landed here.
What are you selling?
哇，他也是大师级证书。那就来一场昆特牌吧，只要是伤人类的，都要跟我来一场昆特牌。不想来都不行。哎，等一下，我打错牌了吗？啊！打错了，打错了。
How can I help you?
我要再来一场。
Up for a few rounds?
就先这样吧。回来了。
Let's drink for it's nearly night.
Fancy it? Show me what.
不容易惊慌。
See it.
This.
我把武器换上去，好，换新的武器。装备是不是也一并换新的？这样子几乎一整套都换下来。战利品就继续带着。
Well, that.
The sooner we...
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
该不会他埋葬他的地
Get
方就
word
是
to
后
the
面那个
common
井
folk.
吧？
Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Oh, 长得还蛮大一只的。
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
谁叫你当时要把人家打到落胎？让男爵富一点。 失败了，为什么会失败？是重读档吗？有成功的选项吗？有。 可是我没有看到有成功的选项啊，是我走太快的关系吗？
Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Kira, or so it seemed.
可以成功让男爵安葬，反正你成功了。
Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
我少了什么步骤吗？我只知道说要读一个预言啊，可是他这边没有预言可以读啊，对不对？ 委托尖叫怪，布鲁顿的野兽，没有啊，没有看到相关的书籍啊。
Vagrants.
Get out of my sight.
跟着男爵慢慢走。 还是说有什么书？所以是因为我走太快吗？说有其他线索，因为我是有找到他这个
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
因为我是有找到他这个要求啊，可是没有看到哪里有那个预言书啊，我也没有把书卖掉啊。至少我卖掉的每本书都是多出来，而且我有看过。
Thanks, Great Cat.
I'm not played.
C'est pas
Thistle. Thistle. Shenanigans.
所以除了慢慢走之外，没有其他的那个吗
？Gonna kill the monsters, all of them.
应该有那本书就可以知道我们刚刚失败的点在哪里，可是我现在找不到那一本书。风流寡妇。没有看到其他。好吧，就相信你们，我慢慢走，再试试看。要不然正常来说，一般的任务应该是会拿到那个吧。我只是不知道那一个要去哪里拿而已。好，就跟着男爵慢慢走看看吧。
Well, do I try? A bit. Here's the spot.
Chose.
Damn it.
Good. The
What's
botched. Take it in your own. Keep. It'll. Back to the fortress.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Oh my goodness. Do something!
I like that silver.
Pest, take me! It's writhing some... Don't you stand there, Barry, do something! Damn thing's gonna bite me! Calm it down! Quiet now.
还好我够聪明。
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. The tales are true by tomorrow.
我的临场反应有想到。
Watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it! I'll not wait till they devour us.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
一个叫安娜，另外一个不是就要叫贝尔吗？
What now? Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
照亮他的路途。
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
"如果我走得太快，就会激怒他，真的是。 太容易生气了吧
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
no buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again. By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
哦，他跑好快哦，100公尺10秒。 感觉跟音速小子快要一样快了。
We should drink. Let me live.
哎，他们看得到那个铃哦。有些人看得到，有些人看不到。 难道在前面这个小破屋吗？结果并不是。哎，就是这个地方吗
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
在解任务，别来乱！我跟那么紧吗？
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look. examine that horse carcass.
马的尸体。
What do we have here?
骨头。
Bones have been here a while.
马鞍。
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
都不怕吃坏肚子就对了。
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
这个地方吗？
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that?
The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, don't know where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye. No, these wasn't black scars scarfed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twas the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
看来夫了凶多吉少。
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
怎么变成本子的素材了
？Move it.
你是说公主逃那个领主千金逃跑记吗？
Giddy up.
Fuck off, or I'll smash you.
Right, boy.
夫人挂掉，趁虚而入，跟男爵合法，才没这种事欸。男爵就不像我会喜欢的类型。
Pretty damn hot.
而且还会酗酒。
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful. Thanks, mate.
救了他还会给我20块。
Plowing Hanover.
哎，男爵不在这里。
One fucked up face.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plow some peasant.
Witcher, a word,
你有
please.
跟男爵打昆特吗？目前好像还没。
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
希望男爵有真的认真转性啊！
There you are.
Yeah.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
看来我们还去啊。
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Seri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you're doing well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye? But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
那看来西里一定是赢了啊。晚上好。
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
今天也去找男爵，好啊。男爵的任务也不短。
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it! Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
又是19手啊！好闪！
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry, I'll find Anna too.
来打昆特牌吧。
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more?
男爵，看来你不止输骑马，
Give a deck, sit down. Outplay me.
连昆特牌也要输了，在卖关子嘛。
How's that for enticement?
来玩吧。
Let's lay him down.
他不讲就只能打昆特牌了。玩了一下，是不是可以跟林中女巫一起解？是可以的，可以两个交叉解都可以啊。两者任务有挂。哎。
Man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy.
快乐女郎三姐妹，跟女巫三姐妹差不多等级的，对不对
？Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
男爵给了我什么牌啊？看一下。哦，他给我这一张，那我们之后也可以把它加进去啊。间谍牌都蛮有用的。那我们现在。 男爵的任务先暂停一下，我们看一下，这里有一个看一下，这里 这个也蛮远的。
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll.
Uh-huh. I'm listening.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
那你怎么会在这里？
How'd you wind up here?
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start.
打不赢就投靠他们。
We lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it.
过不久，大家都忘记了，灭亡了，叛不叛国也就没有意义了。
Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that
这
strong.
句话感觉好像蛮有道理的。
Cut them down to a man, others
今
will
天
come
去杀
soon.
牛，牛哥出来一掌把你拍死，就跟那个水星的魔女一样嘛。
Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
一掌解决，什么都没有了，怕没了。 哦，看起来两个都蛮远的。那我先在这边把那个骑马任务解决好了。孩子们支持要生活无愁，没有啊，我们是支持和平的，好不好？我们最爱好和平了。 我看起来像是那么肤浅的人吗？这里下不去，我的天！ 我们要像大陆这样比对吗？我什么都没有讲啊！为什么这里又有一个人？他是在睡觉吧？是在睡觉，有呼吸啊。 我看起来像会投降的人吗？可是我以前看过一本书，上面有讲过， 遇到打得赢的敌人，就要全力跟他们攻击。打不赢的时候要有逃跑的勇气，要有打不赢跟跑不了的时候，就要有跪下求饶的勇气。我讲这句话已经很清楚了。
They call me Radko. I arrange the horse races here. You must have heard talk. Wanna try? Say the word. Don't sod off.
我要报名。
Wanna sign up?
该不会还要收报名费吧？
Long as you
还要黄昏才能买。
Finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're gonna run against. Make your way. So, who you gonna race? Strut.
口吃马科、铁臀汉斯。 贴黑心波丹，要选哪一个？大家觉得要选哪一个？要选口级的，还是铁臀，还是黑心的？这已经是晚上，对啊，可能昼短夜长吧。他们的黄昏今天比较早。口级，好，我们就先选个口级吧。 我要下好下满。
I'll take stuttering Matt.
You'll say.
我上一次看到口级的角色，应该是在南方四剑客的集里。
Fuck it. Come on, let's set the wager and get. Go!
我觉得我好像要输了。
Hey there.
刚刚那个地方卡太久了。
Unearthly Witcher scent. All right.
再来一次。
Wanna?
Don't need no. Good day, Grey One. So, who?
刚刚输了，我要先赢回来，好不好？
I'll take
刚刚明明我跑得比较快，只是刚刚那个转弯的地方卡住了。
Need a swift kick in the arse. Come in.
Giddy up.
Ah. 他刚刚那个地方我没有经过。啊。
Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Syria seemed to take shelter in his hideout.
我错了，我连一个口级的人都赢不了。
Syria had never reached the Elven Mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed.
方向键有什么问题？我觉得这个不是方向键的问题，这个是人的问题。
unearthly with your senses. All right. So what'll it be?
Wanna?
Don't. Good day, grey one. So who you?
路没凭证。
I'll take.
Yeah, come on. Mount up. Go!
Out of the way, maggots! Macros! Come in!
Damn it.
哦，他这个我现在过去还跟得上吗？我都会跑错边。
Slower.
Unearthly with your sense.
我是不是马上就要跑没钱了
So what'll it be?
Wanna?
Don't need. Good day, grey one. So who you?
光是这个口级马可
I'll take step.
就要逼死我了。刚刚赚的钱全部都没有了。
Come on.
不是，重点是看那个小地图，要穿过那个小门才行。哎，他刚刚卡我啊！
Nice, nice. All right. Who else is racing?
我要再赢2次钱才会回来，对不对
Wanna sign up?
Don't need no. Good day, grey one. So who you?
这次铁屁股、铁臀汉斯。
Spent half my life on horseback, other half on the backs of ponies.
Come on, let's. Mount up. Go!
如果赛道也跟刚刚一样，应该就没有问题。
Faster beats you faster. Got a ripe apple for you when we're through. Faster beats you faster. Got a ripe apple for you when we're through.
Nice, nice. All right. Who else is racing?
哦，升级了，升级了。先存个档。 又可以装新的东西上去了。得到新的马鞍，可是不知道新的有没有之前的好啊？我之前的马鞍应该就已经很好了。看一下，40活力30。你看我之前的马鞍50活力，这个是跟那个大地比的，所以感觉应该还是他的比较好。再来，
So what'll it be?
我要爆发。
Don't need no. Good day, grey one. So who?
只剩下黑心波丹了。可惜他这个都只能比一次而已、啊。
Take you for a ride, all right.
该不会骑一骑他还会砍我吧？
Let's go.
I'll be first if I have to skewer my mare with my spurs. Hey, Witcher! You have no what yet?
Slow now. Whoa.
哇，这个跑得很快哦。我马那个几乎都要，我的马那个马的力量都几乎都快要结束了。如果我没有拿到这个新的马鞍，应该就跑不赢。这个也蛮远的。看一下。 寻找男爵的妻子，在这边。有点远。那我们最近的传送点在这边。 先去找他的女儿，才能再找老婆。看来男爵比较喜欢女儿，胜过他的老婆，因为他觉得他的老婆比较了解他，所以不能随便对他怎样。 昨天有拿到这个离赫雷尼之眼，确定一下。
Stay out of my way.
很久没回来这边了。
Crawl back under your rock.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Meow. 居然有猫，这一定是猫学派的阴谋。
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and
猫学
bitter.
派
Can't
已
blame
经
you.
不说了，这
Why
不
did
必
you help
叹
him
气
then?。Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly,
Mum
Mum cried out,
Mama.
bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce, my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
这个时候相信我就对了。
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Wouldn't be so sure of that. Been to Novigrad, met the leader of the city's temple guard, a man named Menga. One mean son of a bitch.
Doesn't mean they're all like that. Most are good, well-meaning people. I know they'll help.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't.
我觉得女巫猎人总有一天也会跟兽魔猎人来狩猎他们。
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
"小喵宝先在这边确认一下有没有那个昆特牌的对手，我们都跑到这边了。都蛮远的。
Long live, etc., etc.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
They found another corpse yesterday. Drained to the last drop, not an ounce of blood left.
来旅店卖一下东西。我来卖酒的。顺便来卖一些杂货。老板表示我钱很少，你不要骗我。
So long.
give me some. I'm sure he'd like it.
Oh, goodness.
What are you looking at?
如果它这个没有快速移动的地方要用跑的，我觉得这个游戏时间一定会拉到更长。
Wait, the work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought in a bucket of peelings yesterday. The feast we had.
He's not scared.
Let's move it. I see that's my breath.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
Good ladies, they say. Merciful ladies. But where's all that faith coming from?
Oh, 看来男爵今天是在房子里面哦。我本来还以为他要坐在花园。
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well,
今天卡顿比较严重，真的吗？
specific, but I'm on
我看今天 FPS 几乎都没有往下降。
So long.
我还以为今天有比较不卡。那我之后再做个调整吧。我现在要去哪里找他老爷？
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that sheep.
Horses. So you're that white one.
Run, Roach.
我们只能去马车被袭击的地方稍微看看了吧。 关卡最后的服务，显卡最后的服务。那这里也没有像是巢穴的东西啊。 还是要把其他地方调查完，才可以找到他老婆在哪里。如果是这样子的话，就要先解其他的任务了，不是？这在哪里？哦，是有点远。
Come on, Roach.
我们回乌鸦窝直接过去吧。
That's it, Roach.
先去解决密探的事情。看来伯爵的任务先解到这边就会被强制中断，要先去解其他的任务了。感觉我们要到岛上，并没有我想象的那么简单。
Eternal fire, father of all.
Ah! Many
Oh,
thanks
you don't
to you,
mean to.
Yes?
Well, a witcher.
Must be the Dropbox.
Have mercy on me.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in far corners before midnight.
Welcome, Geralt.
晚上好哦。
Clear trail. Led heavily.
反正到午夜还有一点时间，我们来看一下，这个应该是另外一个任务吧。在深夜之前，我们就先来解这个任务。
All right.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't write it now.
Kind of coffee.
标题好可怕，
Hey, mate,
资料线
someone
的
invite
图
you
片
here.
No.
都不要
Followed
回
a
答。
trail of human blood.
西里不见了，
Well, well, must have a good eye.
以后自己玩，可以的，可以的。
Fallen out. I spent half a day looking for him, and all I got out of it was a stroll and some dog shit on my shoes. Soiled me fine as pool waves. Snake skin. Take a gander.
What are you gabbing for? Cleaver said it clear. Anyone finds our dead,
我有一点
shove them
好
between
奇
the ribs and drop them
大
in the
家
gut.
希望那个霍格华兹出来之后，我先玩霍格华兹，还是继续把巫师3
Found the bodies, found the key too. Can't open the Dropbox without the key.
霍格华兹我应该是会吧。
Cleaver don't get what he ordered. Cleaver don't
想
get
说
what he
现在
ordered. He
一
gets
部分
angry.
大部分的观众刚好都在，就问一下，
So,
看大家意见。
look here, mate. You've got two options. First, give us the key. I pay you for your trouble, and everyone goes their own way.
先换牌子吧，先不要吧。
zip between your ribs.
我不喜欢别人威胁我，从来只有我威胁别人。
Throw stones at hornets' nests and threaten a witcher.
我被卡住了，我被打进来了。还有鸡腿。 敢威胁我，我就把你偷家。换个任务。
Sick of it.
.为什么我点了这个？我已经忘记它在哪里了。我只记得它在港口附近。
Another drifter in from Temeria.
You see the empty shipping pool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no one knows how it got there, who it belongs to.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you've got to say. Oh.
印象中没有错的话，应该是在这附近。
Hey, look at that trap. Yeah, fly the fuck off.
哎，好像又不是这边。
Double chase.
War or drink.
The dungeon. That's where you belong.
那这边有时候就是不好找。 应该是在这边。 当当当。 真的没有标注出来，我真的找不到它。对啊，我知道是在光辉之巷，但是一下子找不到。
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be?
我的剑呢
My sword.
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
看起来蛮
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibeer.
It is I who thank you for everything.
然后我们现在要来把那个什么，那个施灸学派的装备先做一套出来。 缺少原料。诶，他这里不能做那个吗？装备吗？只能铸剑吗？抢电货施灸学派。银块，那继续熊学派一路拼呢？我目前还没有拿到熊学派的那个啊。
So long.
换一下武器。造成的伤害取决于角色等级。 皮革也可以做出来，没关系，我们等一下再去找装备，因为装备要成套才有加成，对不对？然后等一下看一下，这里要26等。 先去打个昆特牌。做好了装备，先去打个昆特牌。
Bet you're sweaty in all that armor.
What do you care?
Wouldn't you rather sweat on me?
把汗洒在我身上，不是比较开心吗？看一下哦。武器有了之后就是装备了。现在先去找昆特牌的任务。昆特牌是这个吗？是吧？这里。哦，有点远。没关系，先过来乌鸦窝这边。我们骑萝卜过去。大师级的铠甲还要继续主线，真的哦。
Run, Roach.
先把这个卡牌的任务收集完，我们就准备去找那个森林巫女。嘿，有商人，未看先才可以打昆特牌。
I might.
好吧，看来你没有什么东西好买的，我们来一场昆特牌吧。我的牌瘾发作了。马的装备卖一下。看来这一场是稳了。 结束。
What are you looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
合法征收。哦，你们家看起来很有钱哦。
哦。
马的装备之后应该会卖掉，真的很缺钱的时候，短时间之内应该不会马上卖掉。
Roots are gonna rot my feet. What are you looking at?
Yeah.
拿点货给我瞧瞧。
Need something. So long.
这看起来就是一般的铁匠了。
So you're that white one.
See, you're a man well travelled. So tell me, should I beat me wench once week?
Build your boats in Pinewood?
Of course not. Wench dragged me some pints so I'd make her a cradle.
Boat business not booming?
Not well at all. Ain't no fish.
听说你会打昆特
Heard
牌
you're a good boatwright and an even better card player.
浮选高手在民间。
Always.
人家在坐船，硬要找人家打一场昆特牌。晚安，晚安，好好休息啊。 看你怎么赢我。就这样啦。如果对手这样能赢，我也没办法了。
Rules say the card.
Aye, 'tis indeed. Cards. Believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him because he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself. Try to win them all, but you won't.
Yeah?
She's told me I will do it. Dum 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 dum.
好，剩下最后一个。看来男爵的任务如果要解完，就一定要去那个林中女巫那边去。
Whitey, come here.
萝卜过来，该走了。我们现在要来打牌救世界。
Move it.
牌刚刚看成，哎呦！这边有个废墟，我来过吗？
Someone placed an illusion here.
You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do?
现在时机拜拜，物价飞涨。
Like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
贪婪之神，是不是住在贪婪之岛上面？
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
也就是说，那这附近应该会有一个可以下去地底的地方。
Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it.
看来就只是一个醉鬼了。
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure.
听起来像某个贼战士。
Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. Lately, they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
Listen here, lard-ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer. Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
人民都吃不饱了。不对，我们先跟他好好讲讲，就说你这个肥猪，你现在吃的那么饱，等战争结束，他们有能力再给你吃，要不然我就宰了你。我们已经好好讲过了。
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Top of the day.
什么时候要去跟总统澄清？好，继续去打昆特牌。跟总统澄清这种事情我做不到啦，根本就遇不到总统啊。
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
And you shan't steal no young'uns in exchange for your help?
You ain't safe.
Needs.
他是业余的。
First the army's passed, they watch at you, Clark.
On your way. So you're that white one?
You play Gwent?
They say Hattie's dim, but that just ain't true. Hattie don't know how to plough or sow, nor catch no fishes. But he sure can play. So Hattie plays Gwent.
So let's play.
来吧 I want to play again.个系列手这样都可以。 了。
Had he done lost? It happens. Take your praise.
You, white one. What's your business?
好，就剩下最后一个预言家，这个预言家赢了。我们今天就先玩到这里。明天再可能就要继续那个林中女巫那边的剧情。我们昆特牌也有大进展。等一下，这个预言家不就是之前那一个预言家吗？就是那个害我第一次任务解失败的那一个。
Oh.
Wanted to ask you.
I play Gwent. And we can play for the prize card in my collection.
You a mind reader?
The good gods did bless me with some precognition. I say some, because it's selective like, only applies to mundane matters. Not a bird'll ever shit on me, but all my foresight's never had me
预知能力还没有赢过昆特牌，那就来吧。
Let's lay him out.
这一张啊。这样子应该把牌数咬得比较紧。 啊，赢了，赢了，赢了！扣着最后这一张牌。
So is the soothsayer's lot. I know where to find the finest slippery jacks this fall, but how to play and not lose, that I'll never know. A beautiful win. Take this card. You deserve it.
Know of any others who play Gwent?
You but one opponent worth your while in Velen, in the village of Midcops. They call him Eddie. He's a tyke. Barely a handful of summers to him, but don't let that fool ye.
任务这个任务应该也完成了。艾瑞丽，然后把这个最后密探的任务赶快完成，应该也可以拿到新东西。只是它这个应该跟昆乐牌没有关系，但是我想看一下宝藏是什么，所以我们赶快去解决这个东西吧。刚刚明明灯是亮的。
Now just to hide and wait. Spot me here.
"连瞎子都找得到。
Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic. Triss? How'd you know to... Ah, Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming. Hide.
"我还以为是特丽斯就是密探，吓我一跳。
Manga. Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it. Had enough?
Fuck off. I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started.
Triss, stop.
First, let him.
Please.
感觉他要挂了。
So, can I talk?
Depends on the question.
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
Won't say. No way.
Sure about that?
Yes. No matter what you do, witch, that I will never reveal.
Where'd Menga hide Sicky Rufen's treasure?
I'm the clue.
You realize one word and you'll have the pit again.
Yeah, and yet I still say I don't know a thing. Does that make you think?
Think he's telling the truth?
Looks like it.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menga captured him.
That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel! You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
说重点。
Get to the point.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle. In the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menga's orders. Issued in person.
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us?
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
But why? I told you. I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Strip him of his memory.
But I helped you. I helped...
It's not so bad. I promise.
Peacefully and gay.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. Vile. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now. Go home. Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today. But there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Menga's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Menga orders him transferred to Oxenfurt.
看来我们要勇闯神殿岛了。
Problem is, Menga's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Yes, girl?
So long, Triss.
好了，那看来我们今天就先到这边了。结果宝藏也还是没有找到，只有来一个密探。我们唯一有进度的，就是丹特里恩的事情，至少他还没有死。那总之就谢谢大家今天晚上的收看啦。那还没有点追随了，欢迎。 欢迎帮我们点个追随。那有什么问题可以在我们的巴哈 YouTube TWITCH留言或是私讯给我。那 YouTube 那边有我们之前实况的影片，欢迎收看。那每天晚上大概8点到9点半之间开台，开台时间大概2个小时到3个小时之间。本日最大进度就是把伯爵的事情先暂时告一个小段落，然后还有打了昆特牌。那明天有两个地方要进行，第一个就是丹特里恩的事情要继续做，然后第二个就是找林中女巫。原则上的话，明天应该会先把林中女巫这个地方先找，然后之后我们再看是伯爵还是这个男爵的妻子再继续找。好了，那总之就先谢谢大家。今天那个骑马的真的是让我尴尬了一下，连输3场。